Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream and to the chat. I see that Eddie is already here, so hello and welcome to the stream. So today we are in Saudi Arabia and this location is Jeddah, and today we fly with the A320 fly-by-wire to Egypt, Cairo. So we have two standard airports today, and this is the first one. It's a big airport, but there's not that much to see. So we are early in the morning. We are not real time, but early in the morning here in Jeddah. And then we try to locate our plane for today. And so I believe we are parked here. That looks like a 747. So it's here, this one. And the jetways are broken again. If you load the thing again, then it will be good again, but not now. So it's typical for Flight Simulator and for the Microsoft Flight Simulator at least. This is the latest update of the fly-by-wire, the experimental version, and we also see now that we have cones standing here. And the first time we see it, also the door is already open because I already connected the jetway, but it's gone again. So we need to reconnect the jetway. And of course it's not working. It was working before, but not now. So we will I gave it already external power, and then catering luggage, and we try the jetway again, and there it goes. So we wait until that is connected, and then we can continue. So door is going open, the jetway is connected. And so there we go. After a week and not flying this bird, we are back in the fly-by-wire. So in the past week we flew with the 737 from PMDG. So then we can start the fly pad, and then we start with external power, battery 1 and 2 on, and then the fuel pumps can come on as well. The gears 1, 2 and 3, so they are already set, and I was just ready on the last moment to start the stream. So not everything is set up yet, so I need to do that, like Looker tool. I need to start up now. It will show on the screen here. There it goes. So it's 30 degrees here in Jeddah, so very warm. Also here in Belgium it's very warm. It was today, and also the coming days it will be very warm here. So in the meantime I put the webcam on. Hope the lights are good. I didn't test it today. And so for our flight today, we have a flight time of 1 hour and 49 minutes. So that's a nice time. And then we have also the map for the route today. I try to show you. So here we go. This is the map. So from the bottom to the top we will fly today. So 1 hour and 49 minutes, and then we can prepare the aircraft. So first things first, we will align everything here, and then we go to the init page and request our flight. So we have the flight here, flight number, cost index, and flight altitude. It will be flight level 340, so 34,000 feet. Then we align this, if that works at least. This is the experimental version, so sometimes it can happen that something is not working properly. It seems to be the case today. And there it goes. And then we go back, and then we can go to Atsu. So we already need to think how I need to do that. And so we go here, and then on weight and balance, and then we send, and then we see we have 169 passengers today. So we will start boarding. So there we go. Meantime, we can go to the fuel. And the fuel page is here. So now we have also the two new things here on the fly pad, that we have the wheel shocks and a safety cones. And then we will put in our fuel for today, and that will be 9,002 kilograms of fuel. We put that on a reel. It will take 7 minutes, and then start already refueling. So there we go. So this is Air Cairo. It's a small company. It flies the A320 Neo as well. Also the older version of the A320. So then we light up some panels here, so we see everything clear. I also hear that they are showcasing the Phoenix A320. So there are two streamers that can showcase the A320 from Phoenix. So beta testing is done, so we can expect that plane every moment to be released. So I'm very curious, and it's looking promising. So our cruising altitude is 34,000 feet today. I will put that on 34,000 feet. And then we also put our speed. We set that to 220. I hope I don't have a problem with my landing gear, because with the test that I did today, the landing gear was not working. So I hope it will work now. And so then we go to our flight plan, and we need to ask for our departure to see what bad timing.
Passengers today, two of our best operations personnel from here. So if you have any questions at all about how airports are run, how airlines are run, how airplanes work, and stuff like that, please feel free to ask them. They're wearing elite shirts. Like I said, 1 hour from takeoff touchdown. Hope you enjoy the flight. We'll talk to you later.
So that was that, and then we selected the runway 34 right. And then we need to have a MEDA 1V, this one. See that we have something else. Nope. So that's set, and then we go to the arrival, and I think it will be a 05C. That's this one. And then we insert that and see if everything is correct here. So you have a disk on here. We will delete that. So that's done. And for now everything all looks good, so we can go to the plan, and then we check again. And this looks not good. So I think we need to clear the CVO. If I'm incorrect, then let me know. This looks better. So there we go. Flight plan is in. Still refueling for 2 minutes. In the meantime, we can turn on some lights. And I'm missing my camera. That's not ideal. So seatbelt signs on. Strobe can come on. So everything is set. So we wait for refueling, and then we go also to the MCDU menu to add so, and then we check how many passengers we still need. So 86 in total are in the plane, so still need to wait. Lanok, hello, and welcome to the stream and to the chat. I hope you are doing well. So we are just preparing the plane. So this is our plane. Don't look at the jetway because sometimes we miss some parts. But at least it's connected. And we have some new things here. The cones are new, and also the shocks are new for this plane. This is the latest update for the fly-by-wire, the experimental version. So they implemented the safety cones and the wheel shocks. You can also see that in the fly pad, and I will show you if I know where it is. Here it is. So wheel shocks and safety cones. So that's new. Lennox, nice plane. Yes, it's a nice plane. It's a nice livery. It's a very small company. I believe it has only 10 planes or something. All 320s. 4 of them are Neos. But I will come later to that to make sure everything is correct what I'm saying. So our flight time will be 1 hour and 49 minutes. And then we can put this. Our flight plan is okay normally. And then we just need to wait for the passengers and our fuel. So fueling is done. So that's already good. We just need to wait for the passengers and then we can continue. Everything is set here. And then after we start the APU. And also everything is set here, I believe. So boarding the passengers is always taking a long time. There are also in the Phoenix that will come out very shortly. There are also many features. Lennox, what cargo we do have today? Camels, Sahara sand, sandals. Yeah, a lot of sand automatically. It flies everywhere, so we will take some sand. And yeah, the cargo can be camels, but we bring it to Egypt so they can use it there. No, yeah, well. Today we fly to Cairo. I'll show you the map again. Here's the map. So from the bottom to the top, we fly today in 1 hour and 49 minutes in normal conditions, without go-arounds and stuff like that. So in meantime we also can plan our pushback. If I know which direction I need to go. Okay. So we will do that. Pushback and pre-plan. And that is already done. Then we just need to push the button and we are starting. So we will place the plane somewhere here. And there we go. It's planned. And then we also push this button. No, this one. Alright. And this one. 145, so we are almost there. And once the people are on board, we can start the APU. Once that is done, we can start the pushback. And just want to make sure my cameras are still working. Seems to be okay. And sometimes after an update or with other paints, it's not correct, but it's still okay. So 154, and then we are almost there. And so this airport is a standard airport. Also the arrival airport is a standard. This one is a big one, but not much to see, and I don't see trees. And so still 5 people that need to come in, and then we also can get rid of the safety cones and the shocks. So 3 people to go. So there we go, and then we do also the rest of the preparation. We go to the second page. So block fuel for today is 9.0. I put that in. So there we go. We calculate.
From the flight deck. On behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
So that was your captain speaking. So there we go, and then we can start up our APU. So there we go, and then we can get rid of the wheel shocks and the cones. Actually, I don't know how to do that. Normally it's clicking, but in this case it's not working. That is not promising. So also the jetway can go. Baggage catering can go. And then we try again for the wheel shocks. Safety cones as not working. So I don't know how it works, so we will see. So APU is ready. APU bleed on, and then we wait until all doors are closed. Lanok, today is a new day. What happened yesterday, we will come back about it. Okay. And so, if they want to close the door, the cargo door, that would be nice. So we can start pushback. So it closes. And I've always the feeling that I forgot something. Today it will be no other than that. So we cannot get rid of that. So okay. So external power can come off. And this is not working. Okay. So we go to pushback, request pushback, and then we can start engine number 2. What I'm doing, I need to put the ignition first. The cones are gone automatically.
Marked exits. This includes 2 doors in the front, 1 on either side, 4 overwing exits located at rows 12 and 14, and 2 doors in the back. Each door is equipped with an evacuation slide, and all exits are clearly marked with a red and white exit sign. To assist you with locating each exit, there's escape path lighting on or near
So we
the
can
floor.
start engine number 2. We will release parking brake,
Fasten your
and
seatbelt,
then
place the
we
flat metal fitting into the
will
buckle
go.
and pull on the top strap to tighten. To release, simply lift up on the top plate of the buckle. Your seatbelt must be fastened anytime the fasten seatbelt sign is illuminated, and anytime that you're seated, your seatbelt should be worn low and tight.
And then we listen to the safety briefing.
However, in the unlikely event, supplemental oxygen is
Very
needed, the
important,
oxygen mask compartment above your seat will open automatically. Mount sharply on the mask until the
especially
tubing is released, and start
with
to
me
flow
as
oxygen.
pilot.
Place the mask over your nose and mouth, secure with the elastic bands, and breathe normally. To tighten, pull on tabs located on either side of the mask, but be aware the bag may not inflate, although oxygen is sufficiently flowing. And if you're seated next to a small child or someone needing assistance, secure your mask first, and then assist the other person. As detailed on the safety information card, in the unlikely event of a water landing, there are passenger life vests which may be used by both adults and children located under each passenger seat. First, take the life vest from beneath your seat, tear open and remove that vest from the pouch. Place the vest over your head with the panels on your chest. Wrap the
So,
strap around
engine
your waist
2 is
and
almost
follow the
started.
front. To tighten, pull on the loose end of the strap. Upon
There we
exiting
go.
the aircraft, inflate
So,
the vest
time
by
to
pulling
start
out sharply
engine
on
number
the
1.
red inflation handle. It may also be inflated manually by blowing into that red tube at the top. Each life vest is equipped with a water-activated locator light. Flight attendants will distribute life vests for infants if necessary. We are a non-smoking airline. Smoking in the use of all tobacco products is prohibited while aboard this aircraft. This includes but not limited to chewing tobacco, e-cigarettes, and similar devices. No smoking, fasten seatbelt signs, and posted placards are located throughout the cabin. Federal regulations require that passengers observe these signs and comply with any crew member instructions. To disable or destroy a lavatory smoke detector is a federal offense. So in preparation for takeoff, please be certain that
Parking
your
brake is
seatbelts
set.
are securely fastened. Your tray table is in the upright and locked position, and all of your carry-on bags properly stowed. Again, all mobile devices should now be in airplane mode.
And then we wait for engine number 1.
In just a few moments, we'll be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. You'll find a reading light at air vents and a flight attendant call button in the passenger service unit just above your seat. We now invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. If there's anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable, please don't hesitate to ask.
So that was a safety briefing. Thank you very much. So engine number 2 is available. Engine number 1, sorry. So ignition off, and we also turn off APU bleed and the APU, and then we can turn on the taxi lights, and then I think we are ready. We set flaps to a 1. And then we release parking brake, and then we start rolling. So departure runway is 34 right. So actually I'm glad to be back in the A320 after 1 week. I missed it already. But also the PMDG 737 is a very nice airplane. And then we will see what a Phoenix will bring. So how they made the A320. So I believe in a few days it will come out, because the first streams were today, I believe. There were 2 streamers that had access to, or that were allowed to stream with the Phoenix A320, and in the following days there will be more streamers that can showcase the A320 from Phoenix. Also the price is revealed, so we know what it will cost. It's 50 pounds, British pounds. So Jarno, welcome back mate, welcome and a good evening. Hope you are doing well. So hello from Holland. So we will hold short here, and then we can turn on the landing lights and takeoff lights, and then also contact AGC. And those lights are off. Why they are off? Why they were on? This is on.
Cleared for takeoff runway 34 right, Air Cairo 213.
So it's like that. So all the lights are on.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
So we are ready for takeoff. So Jarno, you are just on time. So we will depart from Jeddah and we will fly to Cairo in Egypt. And I was just telling about the Phoenix A320 that will come out very soon. So runway 34 right. This is this one. So we line up. So everything is set. And then we are ready for departure. We will also set our clock. 1 hour and 49 minutes, and there we go. Hope everything is set well. Toga. There we have a V1 on rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. And then we can see that the gear is working. That's good.
Jeddah Tower, Air Cairo 213, continue for north departure.
Air Cairo 213, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Jeddah Tower, Air Cairo 213, frequency change. Jeddah approach Air Cairo 213.
Lennox, good start. No camels on the runway. Yeah, we are lucky there. Otherwise, we had a big problem. So we put it in climb mode, and we turned the autopilot on.
Squawk 0041, Air Cairo 213.
Air Cairo 213, radar contact 3 miles north of Jeddah, 2,900 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Air Cairo 213.
And then I need to speed up, of course. So this is the view from the airport here. And then I show you very quickly Navigraph again. So this is our route for today. And then we retract the flaps, and there we go. And I think I will increase the speed a bit. And then we can take a look outside. So this is our beautiful plane for today. And then we will climb to 10,000 feet, and then the lights can come off. So we have a restriction here, it seems 6,000 feet. And then from here we can go further to 10,000 and higher. So we stay for 8 nautical miles at 6,000 feet. And again, today we have beautiful weather again. Of course, we are in Saudi Arabia, and it's 30 degrees here at the moment. And we go to Cairo, Egypt. I guess it will be warm as well. I will check that. Actually, it's 23 degrees in there, so it's a bit less, but still perfect for me. 23 is perfect. So from this week we will change every day, or try to change every day from airplane, and we switch between the two Airbuses, the A320 and the A330, also the Just Flight 146 and the PMDG 737. And from the moment that Phoenix comes with the A320, we try to get our hands on it, and then we also mix it in between some flights. Lanok, are you shaken after yesterday? Absolutely unbelievable target photo. You fixed it when you reloaded. Bravo. You mean the landing yesterday? Because yesterday we had a little issue with the landing. When I touched down, the game crashed. But I was recording already with dolly, the dolly thing. I don't know how it calls actually. Sky dolly, that's the name. So I was able to reload the flight from where I started to record. So luckily we could redo that. Actually, until the crash, I could not manage or fly the plane, because that was the replay. And from the point actually that the game crashed, from there I could fly the airplane. But the banding was bad, so I struggled.
For your in-flight snack and beverage service, we do ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened while the seatbelt sign is still illuminated. We do have a variety of snacks and beverages available through our Buy On Board program. Please refer to the menu found in the back of the Sunseeker magazine located in your seat back pocket. There you will find our selection as well as prices. Here at Allegiant, we are a cashless airline. We do not accept any cash. We do, however, accept all major credit and debit cards for all onboard purchases. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to our Allegiant World MasterCard holders. We hope that you enjoyed your free priority boarding. Do make sure you have your card. I'll show your flight attendant for the free beverage of your choice on the flight today. And we've now reached an altitude where electronic devices may be used. Please be reminded that federal regulations prohibit the use of any cellular network services during flight. Additional information about approved electronic devices may also be found in our Sunseeker magazine. And for your convenience, there are 3 lavatories on board the aircraft today, 1 in the front and 2 in the back. We do ask that only 1 person at a time wait in the aisle for the front lavatory. Please do not stand within either of the 2 galley areas. All other guests wanting to use the front lavatory must wait in their seats. Be aware again, the fasten seatbelt sign is still on, and we do ask that everyone remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Once
So that was that. So yeah, yesterday the landing was a disaster actually, because the game crashed. I hope today it will be better, of course. No crashes. Also that the landing is a bit better than yesterday. And for the rest, yeah, I hope for a nice flight. The weather is perfect again. It's already 4 weeks that I don't have a rain. So sometimes I wish we had bad, worse or bad weather. But it is what it is. Lennox, yesterday the landing was on the grass and crashed into a building. Yes. How did it end? The Samoans was not happy. Well, no. That was actually the fault of the replay. Actually, also my fault, because you need to turn on the replay. If you just rewind it and you don't push the play button, then it just do its own thing, like nobody is in the cockpit, and then you crash into a building. So if you push the play button, you don't have that, then it is exactly doing what you were doing before, but if you don't do that, then it has its own life. So we crashed yesterday into a building as well. So that's not good for my safety rating. I think they will take very soon my license away. And in the meantime, we are still climbing. Back in the plane, there are 3 Great War dancers from Samoa who will teach you to dance. You do not have to sing. Well, that's already a good thing that I don't need to sing, but dancing is also not my thing. So, I will not dance. So we make a turn again. Actually looking for the cockpit camera, and we need to put this on standard. And there we go. In the meantime, we are flying for 12 minutes and we are already at 21,000 feet, and we are climbing to 34,000 feet. So, like I said before, 1 hour and 49 minutes is our flight time. With this beautiful plane. And tomorrow we fly in Asia. So, I hope it's raining there. Here you cannot expect rain, but maybe in Asia tomorrow. Lennox, don't forget to drink 7-Up. Coca-Cola is out of date. Well, that's a shame. But when I was young, I was drinking 7-Up. But that's already, let's say, yeah, 35 years ago or something. So, but it's a shame that Coca-Cola is out of date, because that will never happen with me. It has no chance to get out of the date. So we are still climbing in 24,000 feet after 13 minutes, and then I show you Navigraph again. So and like I said, tomorrow we fly in Asia, and we fly with a Lucky Air in the 737 from PMDG, and that's for tomorrow. Alba Pino 65. So Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France. Cheese and wine like usual, with peanuts. Thank you very much, mate. Very much. Thank you. Always glad to have you here. It's always a joy to read that. So very, very, very much thank you. Hope you are doing well. And I think in France it's also very hot now. I think, because here in Belgium it's very hot. We will reach 30 degrees in a few days.
Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved or Cairo 213.
And people, you need to excuse me for 1 minute. My son is awake, so I need to check on him. So I will give you a view here, and then from the moment he sleeps again, I will be back.
Squawk 7016 or Cairo 213.
Maybe he sleeps already, but I will check. I'm right back. See you soon.
Roger or Cairo 213.
And I'm sorry I pushed a button, so the view was not great. My excuse for that. So my son is getting sick again, so then he wakes up so now and then. So then I need to check it. So in the meantime we are almost at 31,000 feet. You also see that the lights are not good in my room. The settings always change, don't know why that is, but and if I forget that or have no time to check it, then yeah, the settings are not good. So almost 20 minutes in the air, 31,000 feet, 3,000 to go. And this is our plane, Air Cairo. And then I've also brought my own vitamins. And so we will speed up a bit. Lennox and no sandstorm in sight. Nope. Actually we don't see much. So this is very early in the morning. Not real time because now it's evening. It's already dark here in Jeddah. So once we are cruising altitude, I can give you some details about the company itself. There's not much to say, but like always I give some information about it, and then we can cruise. Also Aeroplane Heaven posted today a message on Facebook. It was actually a reaction on the previous message, that they were getting too much questions and angry messages from people that can't wait for the DC-3. And so now today they answered again, or replied to that message, the last message that they posted, and that message was deleted. So, but they will not share any information about the situation for the DC-3 at the moment. So we don't know when it will be released. And so 33,000 feet, and we are flying for 22 minutes. So Air Cairo, it's a company from Egypt, and it's founded in 2003. It has 10 planes, and the average fleet age is 8.3 years, and they have 10 Airbus 320s, and 6 of them are the 200 type, and 4 of them are the Neo, like this one that we are flying today. So that is all. Before they had also 2 Airbus A321s, but they don't have them anymore, so only the A320. So that is the fleet size and the information that I can give you about Air Cairo. So this is actually a nice livery.
Flight, as it begins to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
So I believe there's also a new announcement when we are at cruising altitude, that there is also an announcement now. Lennox, knock knock, who is there? Superman, you forgot to deliver the two pyramids, 3 polar bears. Here you have it. Well, that combination is very weird, because the polar bears need to be in a cold place, and the pyramids that's in Egypt, so there it's warm. But anyway, thank you. Those polar bears are always a problem. So then we also can synchronize this. Of course, we need to think about our top of descent and calculate it. This is not a 737. We were spoiled last week for that, but this week or today we need to do it by ourselves again. And do we have a co-pilot? Nope, Lazy is still lazy, so she is not here. Unfortunately, but actually she don't do much. So we will check quickly our flight plan, and then we see that we're here Manly at 12,500 feet. Actually, we'll put 2,500. Yeah, we have new stylish seats, the typical A320 seats. Also in the Phoenix, it will look like this. For so far as I've seen on the pictures. And we have still the problem that it's not correct here. But here it's okay. Then we will put that a bit further away. So also for the Phoenix and also for this plane, the weather radar is actually not working, and also for the Phoenix it will not work. It's not a problem for the plane, coming from the plane or the developers from the plane, but it's actually Microsoft that don't release. They cannot do anything about it. And after SIM update 10 it will be available, and then the people that make the planes can implement the weather radar. So then it will probably also come to this plane, the fly-by-wire, and also to the Phoenix. But as for now it's not working. So other news I don't have, except everything about the Phoenix. But other news I don't have. But I'm sure you guys already know it before me, all the news. So all the people that are here, they follow everything about Microsoft Flight Simulator on the minute. So Lennox, if it doesn't work, kick it. Yeah, weight saving. But it's to be expected after update 10. So sim update 10. I don't know when that will be, but then they make it possible to program it or something. And G77, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing well. And you say that Phoenix looks very nice indeed. So yes, I didn't see much, but from what I saw and from what I was reading, it's looking promising. So we will see when we test it, and if it's worth actually buying it, because it you need to compare it with this one, the fly-by-wire, and this one is for free, and it gets better every day. So it will be hard, but there are a lot of features, also failures that you need to call maintenance, and then it takes some time to fix the things, and that, yeah, the longest time for now is 10 minutes to fix something, because I cannot put it on real time. Otherwise, if they need to change something big, then you can wait a whole day before you can fly again. So in that regard, it's understandable. Use a subcompact. Hello, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing well. So we are around 30 minutes flying in the air, and we need to fly for 1 hour and 49 minutes. G77, you watched the stream today, so there is a lot of detail in it. Yes, indeed. So also part of it, not all, but it was on my cell phone, so that's not so clear. I don't like to do that on my cell phone, watching YouTube videos. I need a big screen, and especially if it goes about a plane where you need to see the details, because on your small phone looks everything great, but yeah, you need to see it on a big screen. But I'm sure it will look great. There will be a lot of features, and that's what they need if they want to compare to the fly-by-wire. So meantime, 33 minutes in the air, and we are cruising at 34,000 feet. Use subcompact. The double air in the air Cairo logo is really clever. Well, I will check that out. Yes. Very nice indeed. I didn't notice it, to be honest. But there are always people that notice everything, but I'm always too busy with other things, and I can say, okay, in my first glance to the livery, it looked nice and stuff, but yeah, I didn't look to the details. But thank you, and thank you that you mentioned it and that you saw it. So now we don't we cannot forget to push the button to descend today, because the 737 does that automatically if you put your altitude on a lower position. If not, it doesn't do anything. The same as this one. Here you also need to push the button and then it will start descending. Cheers. Also tomorrow we do a review of a beer. We will drink a beer during the stream. So it will be my first time that I will drink that beer, and I will tell you how it tastes. But first I need to learn how to pronounce it, but I have still 24 hours. I hope it will be enough. So, for the people that just came in, here is the map. And we also can switch our view. So, there we have the water side. And like I already said, tomorrow we fly to, or we fly in Asia with a Lucky Air. I believe that is from China. Lanok, after the incidents yesterday, and the air traffic control has decided to get rid of the flight license. You have to do a repeat in a flight simulator. Well, yeah, I was already thinking something like that, because my safety rating is not so good. For the people that think that flying a plane is easy, well, yeah, the flying thing is easy, but all the rest is every time something goes wrong. GH77, oh right, that was tomorrow and not on Thursday. We'll try to make it. What day we are today? Monday, yeah? Not Thursday. So yeah, tomorrow, Thursday. No, Tuesday. Or whatever, just tomorrow. Today I cannot do it, but tomorrow we will do it. Or maybe we can do it today, depending on who is in the chat, and then. But now it's too difficult, I think. It will be after 10 o'clock. It's already after 10 o'clock. Okay. So if my flight attendant comes, then I can ask her. Maybe she will do that for me to bring it, and then. But I cannot pronounce it, so I just said that I had 24 hours to do it. We will see, today or tomorrow. Lanok, today we will nail the landing. We always nail the landing. It just depends how you look to it, of nailing it. GH77, tomorrow is fine. We must organize the beer for the party too. Alright, okay. So, organize it. for tomorrow, and then we will drink together a nice beer, and I will give you my honest opinion about it. Like always, I don't know in what countries it's available now, but it's possible that it's available in Germany. I know it's available in Holland, in Belgium now, maybe also in Germany, but I'm not sure. So in meantime, we are flying over the water here, and we are flying for 40 minutes. So 1 hour and 9 minutes to go. And actually this plane is, if you compare it to a 737, it's an easy plane to fly, to set up everything. It's very easy. But maybe for some people, yeah, maybe a bit boring, because 737 is, yeah, you have more bells and whistles and stuff like that. So maybe an Airbus is a bit boring. Just let me know in the chat what is your opinion about it. But this plane is actually, yeah, very easy to fly, not to land. Lennox, after party where? Well, you can come to my place. But we need to do a party outside. It will be nice weather. But we first need to survive the flight, of course, and the landing. So as you can see, the weather is fantastic again. I didn't expect anything else today. And tomorrow we fly in China, so I believe it will be exactly the same. Because I have no luck with the weather, it's always good. And sometimes I want to fly in not so good conditions. G877, you flew the 737 last days and 2 hours ago. No, I am in the, now you are in the flybywire 320, and it's relaxing, not so much to remember. Yeah, so that's yeah, the correct saying actually. Because this plane is so simple, in a few clicks you start up the engines. The only thing what you need to know is the MCDU, that's the only thing, and the rest it's just logic. So it's a very easy plane, well made, but for some people maybe a bit boring. Also, if you look the cockpit, yeah, I like the cockpit of the 737 more. You have more bells and whistles, but here everything is so organized and so simple. I will compare this plane with a Volkswagen, and then the 737 to an Italian brand or something like Alfa Romeo with a lot of bells and whistles. So Lennox, where is the Nile Pyramid and Jaws from and James Bond? I don't know. I don't know. where that is. Maybe we can see. Actually, I didn't do anything of research here. Like I said in the beginning, I was just on time to click the stream button at 1 minute left. So, and I didn't prepare everything yet, so I needed to do it during the stream. So sometimes 9 o'clock in the evening is a bit difficult or too early, but I just made it on time. Lanok, everyone is back in the plane. That's a good thing. So we will fly the whole time just next to the water or just over the water until we come in Egypt, the main hub actually of the Air Cairo. And it's 23 degrees Celsius there. So I guess next week or so we have another plane that we can check out, and we have another plane that we can fly. So there are more and more planes, interesting planes coming. Also on the Just Flight page you see that someone is working on the 350, no, not the 350, the Boeing 757, that's it. So when that will be released I don't know, but we are working on it. Lanok, do you think you fly in corridors like you do across the Atlantic? I don't know. I have no clue. Sometimes you see strange things like this here. I don't know what it is, but it don't look alright. So that cola is gone. So people, do you also do bush flying or only flying with jets? Let me know in the chat. I'm curious if you people do sometimes bush flying. because sometimes I like do some small airports, flying to small airports with small planes, so it's sometimes very nice to do. But of course also the big jets. So then we go over to the flight plan. So we are almost halfway. Lanak, you fly everything even after a bar fight. Alright, that's good to know. Maybe I have something for you then. If you fly everything. Okay. Only that the thing is... Wait, my son is awake again. Excuse me for 1 second. There we go again. Here I am. My excuse. GH77. Actually, you did GA flights and bush flight trips since until a few weeks ago, as I was bored from airliners after extensive tube flying in P3D and X-Plane 11. But now with the recent releases I am back in the tubes. Well, I can understand that, and sometimes it's just nice to fly something different than a tube liner. So, but of course with the new releases it's always yeah, you get new material, so you want to try it out and then you're excited again. So I understand that. It's the same here. But yeah, sometimes you also like to fly something else, and that's why I also like to have the DC-3, so you can fly it almost everywhere, so that's a nice thing. But also smaller planes, yeah, like a Cessna. Or sometimes the TBM 930, also nice to fly. But for Lennox I have something special in mind. I tried to make a video about it this week. I'm not sure it will work or I find the time to do it, but I try. There was also another video that I wanted to make about an airport or airports. Maybe I can combine it, but we will see how it works out and the time that I have. So it's always very busy here, and streaming is sometimes like a full-time job because of the planning and stuff like that. Elliot, welcome back to the stream and to the chat. Hello, I managed to fix my live chat. How are you? Well, I am fine, mate. Everything is fine with me, and so hope you are doing fine as well. So in meantime, we are here flying for how many minutes? 55. So, and we are cruising at 34,000 feet. And there are still things that I need to put in actually. So we'll try to put that in CF05C, CF05C. We'll try to put that in, and we take the shortest one. There we go. We have still 311 nautical miles to go. Elliot, good, thanks. Okay, nice to hear that you are fine. And so if you hear screaming in the background, that's my son. I'm not alone anymore now from this moment, but yeah, sometimes you will hear him scream. He's getting sick again, so and my camera is not really set good here. And then we check again our navigraph. We are halfway or just past halfway. So, and then within an hour we are in Cairo, Egypt. And once again, this is the latest version of the fly-by-wire, the experimental version. So there are three things that I know that are new. I didn't read anything about it, but the things that I noticed, the first things were actually the safety cones that are around the plane when you are parked. Also the wheel shocks are new, and then also when you are come to your cruising altitude, the announcement that they make is I think also new. But this is the experimental version. and I can show you actually where it is, where you can see it for the cones, like here, wheel cones, wheel shocks and safety cones, they are here. So if you are parked, it's in green here. You cannot click it, you cannot remove it, but when you start to push back, it will remove automatically. Maybe there are other things, but I didn't notice anything else so far. So then we can put also here our destination airport. And what it says, and nothing at all. So there we go. So it says temperature 27 degrees. And here it says 23 degrees. It depends from which one you take it. I know my program Looker tool says told me 23 degrees. So we keep it with that. And our nice livery for today. So we are just past the 1 hour mark, so 48 minutes to go before we land in Cairo. And we are always next to the coastline here. So for today, actually no news except everything about the Phoenix. So that's the main discussion thing actually everywhere on the internet, and there are no other releases for so far I know. So, but it's a big one. And for the people that are interested in the Just Flight 146, well, I believe Wednesday we will fly the 146 in Europe. So if you're interested in that flight, then normally Wednesday we will do that. But I still need to get used to that plane, because it's an older plane and it's not so easy as the flybywire A320 or the 737. So I'm still not used to it. I flew it 3 or 4 times, I believe. And we did one belly landing. We lost engine 1 and 3. So I thought, yeah, we make it on 2 engines. That's also possible. But of course, some other things were not working, like the landing gear was not working. And so we made a belly landing. Also with the 737 we had the first stream a problem with the landing gear. Our nose gear didn't came out. Actually that to do something with the Honeycomb throttle quadrant. But after actually yesterday I found out that there is also a place in the floor where you can manually lower the landing gear, because someone told me that on Facebook. Lanok, the Samoans and the polar bear are fighting inside the plane. I have contacted Superman. We'll let Superman take care of it, because I cannot leave my pilot seat, because if you do that then they will take your license away, like the two people that wanted to switch their Cessnas in the air when they were in a dive. And actually one needed to open his parachute and one aircraft crashed because it started to spin, and now the FAA suspended their license, so they cannot fly anymore for 1 year because they didn't get permission for that stunt. Also the YouTuber that is playing crashing on purpose, he has no license anymore as well. Lanok should be practice gear up, gear down, gear up, gear down. Okay. Well, today I just was testing the new update actually from the flybywire, and when I departed, I was in the air and I wanted to retract the landing gear. It was not working. So, but now it's working. I don't know what was wrong with it, but it's working now. I didn't change anything, or maybe yes I did, because I changed something for the 737. You can select it on release and or on press or something, your landing gear, and now I switched it again, so I need to think about that when I fly tomorrow the 737, that I switch it again, or I need to make another profile especially for the 737 and one for the A320. Otherwise I need to switch that every time. So you can make as many profiles as you want. So we will get some clouds now, and you're always welcome. Lanok, next flight. Well, next flight is tomorrow in Asia, and I believe we start in China, I believe. And I don't know the codes. Wait a second. So we fly with Lucky Air, and that's I believe a Chinese company. So we start at Zulu Papa Papa Papa. That's the departure airport, and we fly to Zulu Sierra Alpha Mike. So if you know what airports that are, then you know where we're flying. But I don't. So everything was already planned last week, so I cannot remember what those airports are. And then for Wednesday, normally we fly with Astra Airlines with a 146, and then Thursday we will fly, let me see, Air Transat in the A320, and then we are in North America. And then next week we start in South America, and that will be with Sidestick, the 737, and then we go Tuesday to Australia, and we fly with Virgin normally, or Cobham, and that will be the 146 or the 737, but the day before we flew the 737, so I guess it will be the 146. But everything is due to change, so we will see what it will give. Also depending on the release, of course, of the Phoenix, because if that plane releases, then we will do some flights with that plane. But for sure, tomorrow we fly in China with a Lucky Air. In the meantime, I can show you again the Navigraph. So we are coming closer to our destination airport, very sadly. So in the meantime we are flying 1 hour and 11 minutes, and we still have 203 nautical miles to go, so we are coming close. And I try to locate our top of descent. That will be here. Lanok, no incidents so far. That's good. Yes, indeed. I try to keep it like that. The Disciple is here. Good morning, mate. I'm back to the good old fly-by-wire. Yes. This is the latest version, of course, of the fly-by-wire. So good morning, first and for all. Good morning. I hope you had a wonderful night, and welcome to the stream again. So we are flying for 1 hour and 12 minutes now, and we still need to go for 200 nautical miles. And we fly with Air Cairo, and this is the livery. And then, like I said, this is the latest version of the plane, and what changed is this. We have now wheel shocks and safety cones when it's parked. Of course, not when it's flying. It will be a weird sight. The Disciple, did you run into any issues? Yours always loads with only 90% fuel. Oh, speaking of fuel, no, we are good on fuel. I didn't had any problems, but this is the experimental version. I had no problems at all. Nothing. so far. So no issues. I don't know how many fuel there was in the plane. I refueled it until 9,002 kilograms of fuel, and I will see what's now in it. Oh. Why is it back on instant? We did a real and now it's back on instant. And it seems where I can see the fuel, why it's not showing. We used 3,290. So if we go to the fuel page, so we have still 5,700, so it's refueled and the fuel is okay, so alright. Disabled, yeah, the 0.8.0 and 0.8.1 stable is doing that for you. Alright, that's not good. So yeah, in this plane, or in this version, the experimental version, no problems so far. The only problem that I had was the landing gear that was not working, but I think it was because I changed the setting for the 737. Maybe it was that, but now I don't have any problem with the landing gear, so far so good. It's also got very sensitive on the controls for you on landing. Okay, I will check that out because I didn't do a landing yet. Thinking about just waiting to see reviews on the Phoenix one. Might splash out on it yet. Well, there are streams already for the Phoenix. It will come soon, mate. It looks good. GS77, I'm fine, but getting a bit tired today. So yeah, if you want a Phoenix, if it's good and you want a Phoenix, well then I think you already need to put your money ready, because I think it will be good. A lot of features. I don't know how it flies, and a lot of things are the same as this plane, as good as this plane. But of course it will have some extra features, and I think that will make the difference. But of course this is a free one. The other one is the Phoenix, will be 50 pounds, British pounds, and after time this plane will also get the features, because we have the cones now, the parking, the wheel shocks and stuff. So every time there comes more and more and more. So eventually, where will it end? I'm very curious for this one, if it ever will end. Lanok, today we are doing to do something new. We land upside down. Yeah, well, I tried that already with this plane, and that's not possible. Only if you make it stall, then you can dive, and then you can go upside down. But then yeah, you cannot land on a proper way. But just turning around on the other, on its back, and then it will not work. unfortunately. Otherwise we will do that. The disciple, you are not even going to comment on the weather. Yeah, well, at least we have some clouds now. In the beginning there was not one cloud, but yeah, at the moment there are some clouds. Oh, I need to put in the destination data. You need to do that with this plane. Then we have also Sean Delaney here. Hello. I can already guess you guys are talking about the Phoenix. No, we didn't do that. We didn't talk about the Phoenix. Who's that? Phoenix? What is that? Yeah, of course. We are talking about the Phoenix. Saw some pictures. Also, just a little bit of stream. Where I need to put that in. What the heck? Performance page. What's going on? What's going on? If you're talking about issues, well, here you get one. Oh, I need to select next phase. My bad, my bad. If you switch airplanes, then you get that. Okay, so 1017 for the QNH. Temperature 23. The wind is 360. 07 knots. So that is, I don't know where you get that, but I don't care. And so we go to the program page. 134 to go. And where is our top of descent? Our flight plan. Oh, we already passed our top of descent. Great. Shit. Good job, mate. And now I don't want to go down plane. Of course I need to select my altitude, idiot. Okay, so we will speed up. I hope it go down very quickly. We will put that on real again. There we go.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed,
So actually I didn't need to descend. I'm just confused. I believe.
If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate.
Yeah,
5
great.
minutes, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
So we started our descent too early, of course. So where were we? The disciples, so starting to get chilly here in New Zealand. Now down to 5 degrees at night. So it's almost winter, yes. Well, here it's also around 5 degrees at night. It's spring, but today it was 28 degrees or something. And in the coming days it give even until 30 degrees Celsius. So that's too hot for me. No sandstorm coming. Nope, not yet. And the disciple has another mouse in the wall. Alright, that's not a good thing. That's because the winter is coming and the mouses want to get Sitting warm, of course. Disciple, cross your fingers, mate. Hopefully Microsoft Flight Simulator don't crash today. I'll always do kind of crashes. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator or it's me. Or my PC, 3 actually. So which one it will be today? Disciple, my neighbor's one used to come visit, super friendly, but not so much anymore. Wish he did would put him in the wall. Alright. So, but a cat is a good solution for the mouses. Sean, is the Phoenix worth it since we have the fly-by-wire? What are the opinions? Well, from what I saw, it looks good, but this what I just saw just a little bit on the stream on my phone, so small screen. From what I read, there are a lot of options what this plane don't have, but in the future it can be that this plane gets some of those options as well. So it's yeah, it's difficult to say. If this plane is stable, I think it will be pretty much the same. Only the extra options that you will have on the Phoenix will make the difference, I believe. So some parts can be broken on your plane, and then you also can ask for maintenance. Of course, the maintenance time is not realistic, otherwise it will take hours or days to fix a big part or something. So the maximum time to fix something is 10 minutes. Yeah. The radar is not working in the Phoenix, also not in this one. It has nothing to do with the planes, but it has to do with Microsoft Flight Simulator. After update 10, sim update 10, Microsoft will make it available, so guys that program the planes get access to it, and then from then it will work. But that's for every plane the same. Yeah, there will be animations in the Phoenix, animations that you don't have in this one. You have a fully detailed cabin. You don't have that in this one. Do you need that? That's you need to decide for yourself, of course. So, but if you are interested and you want some details, and 50 British pounds is not too much for you, then I would say go for it. Or wait until you have seen some streams or videos about it, and then you still can make your decision. Landok, a sandstorm is coming. Watch out for the pyramids. They are very high and don't crash. Well, I try, and I think I see snow. Oh no, okay, it's because of the clouds. There is no snow in Egypt. So the disciple, how rich are you right now, Sean? Will be a good question. Sean, you saw in the Phoenix live stream that they turned packs off before turning on the APU. I thought that wasn't necessary on the A320. Yeah, that's a good thing. I don't remember on the flight factor actually, but I don't know if it's necessary, to be honest. It's necessary in the 737, yes, but the A320, I don't know. Sean, to the disciple, ask me again when I buy it, okay? So in the meantime, we are flying for 1 hour and 30 minutes. We are almost there, guys. I show you last time the map. Here it is. We are at 26,000 feet. And we need to be at 14,800. In 39 nautical miles. So we will see what that will bring us. And so we will slow down a bit. And there we go. Only I cannot stream too long today because I have a meeting tomorrow. I need to be fresh. So map, here is a map. Can we zoom in a bit? Yes, we can. And so this is actually the map zoomed in. There we go. So I hope everything works nicely today. And that we don't need to go around, that we don't need to call ambulance and fire department and stuff like that, like some other streams. And that the landing gear is working, of course. Sean Delaney, you heard Airsoft will also make a A320 after the release of the A330. So we will have 3 A320s to choose from. Nope. 4. 4, mate. 4 then. Because Flight Sim Labs will also make the A320. So we have, then we will have 4 A320s. And then you say, my goodness, well, yes. Yes. The disciple had a look at the new airline from China. Yeah. The front looks similar to an A320, but also somewhat like a Dreamliner. Not a bad looking plane. Well, I didn't see much of it. I was yesterday reading something about it, that it will be delivered. The first delivery will be to China Southern or something, or what is it? Yeah, I was reading about it. I didn't see pictures of it or went to in detail, but yeah. It is also coming, and maybe it comes also to the flight simulator. Who knows? In a few years. John and Roberto, good night. See you tomorrow. Sean, you wish that someone will make the A321. I believe someone is doing that, but I'm not sure who. The disciple, you like the A321, Sean? Lennox, we do not need to contact anyone today. Everything will be fine. Good luck. Well, I hope you are right. And the disciple says that he don't like the A320 that much because it's too long. Well, the A320 looks perfect in length, and the A321 it's a bit too long. I believe it's just the same as the 737-900 or something. It's too long. But again, if you have the A320 and the A321, it will be actually almost the same plane. So then I prefer another plane like the A310 or the A300. It's an older plane, yes, but it's something different. So we are at 16,800 feet, and we need to go to 13,600 in 6 nautical miles. I believe we need to start descending faster. So we will put that to 2,000, 3,000, something like that. Sean, you are really an Airbus fan? Interesting. Yeah, you have people that like Airbus, you have people that like Boeing. Yeah, but it's nice that people have that. Oh no, I see a problem. I see a problem. Do we have a problem? Maybe not. We will see. So we will concentrate on everything, and we need to go down quicker. Because otherwise we will not make it. And if that plane don't... Come on. Sean, for looks I prefer Boeing. Yes. For flying in a sim I prefer Airbus. Okay, for the looks, completely agree with that. Especially the nose, I like it's much better on the 737 than on the A320. For the flying, for the simulator, yeah, this is an easier plane for me. I found some people will find it more boring than a 737. Because the 737 has all the bells and whistles and more knobs to push, and you know, you have a lot more to do. Oh, and we go to an open close descent again because we are on our altitude. So I can follow you, mate. I can follow you. And then he says, what's your favorite Boeing, Sean? And his answer is the 777. Great, great. Nice plane. I like it as well. So we are at 10,000 feet. We need to turn on our lights, landing lights. There we go. And then we turn this on as well. Our speed brakes are on because now I need to descend quickly again because my needle is here. So the Disciple, oh nice, yeah, it's a good one. Mine is a 767, very good choice as well. I forgot to save. What do you want to say? Okay, 20 minutes? No, 20 minutes.
And 57 degrees. Hope you enjoyed the ride, and thank you for flying Allegiant. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
So, Junior 777 Aviation is here, and
Gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent at this time. Please
oh,
don't all carry
wait.
items back under the seat in front of you, or in the overhead bins, and your seatbelt should be securely fastened. We are not only your flight attendants today, we are the cabin cleaners as well. Kindly take a look at the floor areas of the seat back pockets. Pass towards the aisle of the used service items, newspapers, magazines, anything that you no longer wish to take with you. We'll collect those items shortly. As well, you're welcome to turn in any of those completed Allegiant World MasterCard applications at this time.
thank you. Okay, Junior 777 Aviation, welcome to the stream and to the chat. Hi Witables, good evening, 5 likes given, have a safe landing, greetings from Brazil. He makes it easy today, he's just say Brazil. Thank you, mate, hope you are doing well, and thanks for the likes and for your support. Sean, the 767 is your second favorite. Yeah. And what's wrong with the 400 series of it? The Disciple finds it too long. He don't like long planes, just the same like me. And you're sad that you're never going to fly on a 767-300ER when Air New Zealand still had them. So you only was on the 777-200ER and the 747-400. Okay. I never had the chance to fly the 747, but I flew the 777, the 200 and the 300, I believe. Something. So we are at 5,000 feet and we will prepare ourselves for our arrival, and we push this to medium, and then oh, my speed brakes are on yet, that's why it makes noise. And so we are almost there. So I hope we have no crash today, not a PC, not a game, and not me. And the Disciple says today it will be a butter landing. Let's hope so. So Lanok, today it's the day that we have a good landing, correct? Well, let's hope so. Go with gear. Okay, yeah, without landing gear, I'm a specialist in the meantime. But yeah. Now we try to do it with landing gear. Sean Delaney, how do you get it on to show top of descent? This is the experimental version, and I forgot to reduce my speed, of course. Damn. Go down. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I forgot that. So I fucked up everything already. We are not landed yet. Alright. So speed brakes. So this is the experimental version. It comes with that, with maybe also with a new 0.8.1 version. You need to add that to the Disciple because he used that one. Flaps 1
2,500.
and then we can also put on the localizer, and then also we put our recording thing on record. So okay, use a subcompact. Do you ever do night flights? Well, not completely in night flights.
2,500.
Oh, we need to take manual. There we go, ready again. Alright, my plane. So sometimes we start during the night and then we fly 1 hour or something in the night or in the morning, and when it's dark. Mostly that is in Australia, because then we fly in real time, and we fly actually 9 o'clock in the evening here in Belgium is then like 6 o'clock in the morning in Australia or something. So if you want to see a night flight and join us when we fly in Australia or New Zealand, actually more Australia, because New Zealand is ahead of Australia. So we do a gear down. I hear the gear going down. That's a good thing. Always. You are still hand flying. And so I will do my best today to have a decent landing. So I think I'm a bit high, but my indicator says that I'm too low,
terrain.
and then that shit here
Too low, terrain.
voice says too low. Too low. Why is that?
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
So cross your fingers. Here we go.
Too low,
And
terrain.
maybe I need to also use
Too
my
low,
flaps
terrain.
a bit. That will be
Too low,
awesome.
terrain. Too low,
Every time I
terrain.
forget something.
Too low,
So it will be a long landing.
Too low, terrain. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5,
Damn.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to for your continued safety as well as the safety of those around you. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. All of you carry items safely stowed and out of the aisleway until the aircraft does come to a complete and final stop. Once our captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, that will be
So
your
we
final
landed.
indication
That's one
that it's
thing.
safe to get
The
off.
game didn't
Again,
crash.
your personal belongings, please use caution
We
when
didn't
looking over
crash.
the hands.
The
As
PC
items
didn't
do
crash
tend to
so
show
far.
during flight,
So
please
good,
refrain from smoking
but
outside
this
the
was
terminal and
not
then only in designated
perfect.
smoking areas. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronics.
So I need to go to the gate.
Get your boarding pass and skip those lines at the airport.
put off the landing lights, taxi lights on, and there we go. In the meantime, we start APU. So where we need to go? There we need to go.
Future flights, hotels, car rentals, purchase tickets for local attractions, shows, and more.
No camels on the runway, that's a good thing. And Jet77, you will manage fine today. The Disciple said 195. I think we are close to that. So nice landing, mate, and damn, I was very close today. Yes, I believe it was close. Sean, I don't know what smiley that is. It's a blue one. We said 194. And Lanok Bravo 10 on 10. And no grass in the wheels. That's always important. Sean, nice job, mate. I couldn't land it from that far out. Well, I like to do that, but it was necessary now. I could return to the autopilot, of course, when I was leveled off or back on the glide slope, but I didn't do that. But sometimes I like to fly the plane because it's nice flying, actually. But of course I forgot a couple of things again, like my flaps I didn't set up properly, so things like that. And then I was focused too much on my indicator here that says that I was too high, and I found I was actually too high, and that thing said that I was too low. So I was thinking the opposite, and then finally it disappeared, and then I was actually too high. Disciple, this is freeware update, and nope. This is standard. Everything is standard today, except the plane then. And I was checking for an airport, but I didn't find that. I didn't find anything. So, if you bleed, can come on. And then we have a airport, an airplane hanging around here. Very nice. Yeah, hold position. Thank you. Alright, don't want to wait. Sean, you have the new flybywire update. Hope it's good to go. Which one you downloaded? That's the stable version, or the other one, or the experimental one? Lanok, the Samoans say thanks. One of them feels a little bit sick. Alright. So, it's a long taxi, it seems. And the steering is still a bit sensitive. So you have the stable version, okay?
Hold position Air Cairo 213.
Air Cairo 213, continue taxi.
They love to drink kava.
Roger, Air Cairo 213.
I don't like that. I like Coca-Cola. Well, for me, I didn't have any issues with this plane today. Just a landing gear in the beginning, but that was with one of my settings that I changed for the 737. But other than that, everything was working fine during the stream. I just needed to delete CVO in my route, in my legs page, otherwise it would not turn correctly into the airport. That was the only thing I needed to do, but for the rest there were no issues at all. So I don't know where they are sending us. So we will do an overview of the airport like usual, and then we also do the replay. So actually I'm not sure anymore if this is a standard one. I checked it and there was no airport available. Or maybe it is not anymore available. It is also possible. So there is a guy standing there. That's a good thing always to guide me. A little bit more. All right. There we go, parking brake, and there we go. Use a subcompact. Is there any way to request flights? Yes, go to my Discord channel, or how you call that. There is one page where you can request a flight. So you can do that there. Just keep in mind, keep it realistic. I do flights that are where companies fly that in real life, and flights between 1 hour and 30 minutes and 2 hours and 30 minutes. Something between that, all flights are welcome then. So, and then I try to plan it as soon as possible, of course. There are some options that you can do. If you want only the destination airport and I can choose rest, you just put it in. Or starting airport, you can do that as well. Or both airports. And you can also select or choose a company. But everything needs to fit with each other. So here we are. We will turn off the engines. APU is already started, so engine 2 and 1 can come off. We leave the flaps as it is because we need that for our replay. And then this needs to go again. And then we connect our jetway, and there's a piece missing again. So jetway is connecting, and then we can actually deplane our passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doors have now opened and we are ready to disembark the aircraft.
The doors verified.
Once again, thank you for flying with us today and hope to see you in our future flights.
Sean, you are sure that this is the standard one? I'm not sure anymore, mate. I'm not sure anymore. We will do a quick view, then maybe I can tell more. So this is a parking lot with cars that don't look like standard to me. Also this airport thing is don't looking standard, and you cannot actually not enter it. So I cannot tell. I was looking at for this airport. I didn't find anything, but maybe in the past I was already downloading it and maybe it's not available anymore or something. But with saying this, I'm not really sure if this is a standard. Like GH77 said, the one from GH77 looks the same. Maybe it was part of the deluxe or premium. That can be possible. So yeah, that can be possible. But then even then I expect more. If this was a freeware airport, then I was very happy. Yes. But if you see this, this is not just a standard airport. We'll never see that. All those carts, or what is this? Trailers. The carts, yeah. So it's very, very, very nice. If it was a freeware airport. So I believe a GH77 will be right on that. So this is the airport, and then we can go over to our landing itself. I will show you the landing rating. So the passengers are out of the plane. That's a good thing. So first of all, landing rating. Where I find that? Where's my landing rating? No, right here. It says 199. This one says 199. And then a look air tool says 259. I didn't see what the landing rating was here in the left corner, but it was something around 200, 214 or something, I believe. Not sure. And then we go to our replay. I have also a map here where you can see all my landings, all the ratings from it. And this is that. But of course also the replays are included in that one, so keep in mind that. So these are all my landings with a topper of 1075 here. Had also even 6,000 or something. Yeah, here 6,171. That was a nice one. That was actually when I needed to lift up my plane and go over the bridge or something was it in Amsterdam or so? I don't know. Landing rating 1 or 0 here. So these are my landing ratings. And then we go to our replay.
Cairo
course my door is still open there. So my plane is hanging very weird in the sky at the moment. That's something that I don't like. Here we set it correctly, and we have some flickering here. And it's just before, now it's gone. So if you also see how the wings are bent, to be honest, I like it more than the 737 from PMDG. How the wings are moving and are look like this. GS77, I had the same with ESA. I had to use the slew option. Yes, same with me. Sean, you have to go. Talk to you later, guys. Well, have a wonderful evening, mate. I think it's almost evening for you. So have a wonderful evening and night, and then hope to see you very soon again. Cheers, mate. So this is our landing. Lanok, again the polar bears jump off, so now we have polar bears running wild on the runway. Okay, and then I hope we don't hit them. So we are almost there. It was actually a pretty late landing. Normally I try always to land as quick as possible, but because I was still too high, it was just not possible to do it on in a safe way. And I knew we had some runway left, so GH77, we need to have a mod that we can place a polar bear into the co-pilot seat. I think that will come. So here we were floating a bit, and then we go softly down. There we go. Now it says 285, but this is the replay. There's always a difference. Lanok, yeah, I have something special for you. Yeah, I try to do that this week because you like to fly everything. Well, you get something special for me. If I have the time this week, I will try to do it. So we will take another angle and have a wonderful evening, Lanok. Can we have another view, actually?
Squawk 0305 for Cairo Mike Sierra, Charlie 1203.
Air Carol Mike Sierra, Charlie 1203, radar contact 1 mile southwest of Cairo, 200 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
So this was our landing. Landing with no polar bear co-pilot is shame on you. Well, from the moment there is a mod that someone makes a polar bear as a co-pilot, we will install that and then we fly with a polar bear. But for now we need to do it with nothing or lazy. So yes. So this was a good flight again. The plane works very well, I need to say, even if it's the experimental version, and you can always expect problems, but lately they do a very good job. And also when something goes wrong, you are the pilot, so you just take control and you fix it. And so that's why we fly. I can also show you for tomorrow the stream. Tomorrow we fly in Asia, and this is Asia, and we fly with Lucky Air and not with Azerbaijan Airlines. That will be for our next one, because otherwise it's again the A320. So tomorrow we fly the 737. Wednesday we go probably to the 146 with Astra Airlines, and then we go to North America, and then we will fly with Air Transat, I believe. And then for next week it will be Sidestick with the 737, and then the next day it will be probably Cobham, or how you call that, or Virgin, because here we fly with the 737, and then here maybe we can do the 146. So that is the planning. So tomorrow Asia, and with Lucky Air or something, and we fly in China. So for all the people here today, I will want to thank you for joining us, staying with us, supporting us, and thanks for being here. The Disciple, the 146, like riding on a cruise ship in a stormy weather. Okay. We will see. I hope we get some stormy weather. Also the 146 is very good for that. If you have rain, even on the cabin windows you can see the rain, so that's very nice. I hope we can see that in real weather and real time. So because the last weeks we had always good weather. GH77, all the best, mates. See you next time. GH77, thanks for joining us, thanks for being with us, and have a wonderful night, and see you as soon as possible. So thanks for your support as always. Also Lanok, Sean, and the Disciple, the regular people that are here. Lasana Dream, if I pronounce that correctly. I hope you are doing well. We are just landed here in Cairo in Egypt, so this is actually the end of the stream. So tomorrow we are back, and then we fly in Asia. So if you want to join the stream tomorrow evening 9 PM, we are back European time. So everyone is welcome. For now, I wish everyone a wonderful evening, a wonderful night, and a wonderful morning and work day for the people from New Zealand, like the Disciple. So have a wonderful work day, mate, and I'll see you tomorrow. So for now, I'll leave you all, and do what you need to do, and see you next time. Tomorrow, also something special. We do a review of a beer. So once we are cruising tomorrow, we are at flight cruising altitude, we will review a beer here on the stream. It's have still 24 hours to pronounce it because it's very difficult name, and I will tell you more about it tomorrow. So if you want to see what I find of a beer, then you join the channel. Once we get at cruising altitude, we will try that one. So until then, I hope to see you tomorrow, and everyone have a wonderful night, wonderful day, and bye bye. Cheers.